Hey everyone, this is Keith Scott from out in Sydney, Australia. I'm one of the voices of Bullwinkle J. Moose. It's time to watch Relentless and Unstoppable. And so give it up for your main hosts, Douglas Kenny and Andy McPhee.
There are so many fun scenes. I really kind of like the bar scene, which Will Kemp makes a guest appearance and he dances in it. He's such a fun guy and a fun actor and a super nice gentleman. And just that whole atmosphere of, maybe it's because it's in a bar. Being in a bar, all these people having fun, him dancing, and there's also that past relationship between Lacey and Will Kemp being in movies. So I think that even though it wasn't a big scene, wasn't a crazy scene, it was just a fun, family merry scene in a bar. I thought that was a very cool experience.
It was awesome. And then the dancing and the singing, the bagpipes, you encounter those in Scottish culture all the time.
Yep.
I like that these movies are exposing people to cultures that are not fully comprehended, even if you know about them,
Yeah, I was, my whole life I was always fascinated by the Loch Ness monster. And little did I know that the Lake Loch Ness was about a half an hour away from where we're shooting. So I went down there with my family, and I never thought in my life I would ever go to the actual lake where the Loch Ness monster was. So, even that was such a fun experience. I never thought I'd go see this place. I didn't see the monster, but I did have a good experience there.
Everybody's all about the monster in that part of the world. You never know. It could pop up one of these days out of the water and someone would be lucky enough to take a picture of it.
They have a great center there that's all interactive, and it's narrated by David Tennant, who plays one of the doctors in Doctor Who. And I was surprised to see that, and it was just a great time.
That's great to hear. I saw Loch Ness when I was in Scotland, and was it pitch black when you went there as well?
Like the water or like the area?
The water.
Oh yeah, the water. Because I think it's so huge, and it's so deep because it is a deep lake. One of the theories is these big trees that have been rotting at the base, shooting up out of the water and coming down, which makes sense. But yeah, it was very dark. The water is very dark.
Yeah. It would make sense though. That could be where the legend comes from, the idea that when you're in the dark that there's monsters,
Yeah, absolutely. I should have worn, you got your Scottish hat. I had a Scottish hat too. I should have went and grabbed it.
It's never too late to make a wardrobe change very quick if you want.
No, it's all right. I don't even know where it is, but I collect all these hats whenever we go shooting, all different places. And who knows, I get yelled at because I have too many of them.
Yeah, for sure. Whenever I'm traveling to somewhere, especially Scotland, I always get a lot of merch when I'm there. I was lucky enough when I went up there to see J.M. Barrie's birthplace, and I was able to pull off an upset win in an auction, getting one of Barrie's few remaining throw rugs from when he was alive.
Oh, wow. That is a win. Wow.
Yeah, it was just 30 pounds that I bid, and that was like the minimum that they gave, and I was expecting to lose, and then 10 minutes later I hear that I won, and I'm just like, wow.
Wow, so that worked out perfect for you.
Yeah, I have it displayed on my wall at my home at the moment.
That's perfect for it.
Yeah, it's definitely a piece of history because that's where the legend of Peter Pan came from.
Yep.
And those Peter Pan jokes, they never get old.
Gee, that's all we have for Relentless and Unstoppable. So tune into the next episode to hear more amazing stories from amazing guests. This is Keith Scott from Sydney, Australia, saying so long, and I'm smarter than the average bear. Gee.